Hi everyone, how you doing? We're just kind of getting down here to the shop on Sunday morning, and just sort of get the lights turned on here and get ready to get everything fired up. Last night I kind of sort of stopped working on the FAV, and I started kind of pulling out the kits I'm going to need for our future projects. These are the ones that we're going to be working on getting into the new year. I think I might be able to finish this one by the end of the year. I've got a little over a month, and I think this project here is going to be pretty large. So I think it'll take me at least 3 to 4 weeks to get it completed. And the next project coming up, too, beside it there. So we've got figures to put together and a couple kits with that one, and then a 124 scale kit, Fast and Furious sort of theme with a garage, and I have a hydraulic lift for the car to go on and stuff. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And yep, we're just getting stuff put away. There's the desert diorama. We finished the shoot for that. We're going to get that away. And I picked up some shelves from IKEA. I'm just kind of putting those together and just, sort of organizing the stash and keeping everything sort of, organized and tidy. It's a process down here, but, a little bit, get a little bit done all the time. So anyways, got the lights on, heat's on, coffee's on, and we're on. Here we are. We're back again. And we're exactly where we were the last time we were together. You haven't missed a thing. So basically, yeah, it's Sunday today, and it's really early in the morning. It's really quiet. We just got back from a dog walk, and I just got the lights turned on and everything here. Got a fresh pot of coffee brewing. And I thought, I think before I get started, I'll, because it's really easy right now. I don't have anything new clipped off or anything. So I think I'm just going to sort of set this aside because last night before I turned in, I was just sort of poking around and thinking, well, I finished the desert diorama and I don't really feel like doing this in the desert scheme. Well, I want to get out of that now. I want to do something different. So I was trying to rack my brain to come up with some idea of an idea that I could use this kit with. And as you do, I started, sort of rummaging around and pulling stuff out. And I had originally planned to start the Academy 135th scale AH1 Viper. And I was all gung-ho to tore right into it and get started on it. And then I kind of was looking at the cockpit and I'd seen the way it was designed and everything. I thought, it might be nice to get some 3D printed decals. And so that's what I did. And when I ordered the decals from ResKit, I didn't really know how long it might take. I didn't know if it would take, maybe a week or two or maybe longer. I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, it was 6 to 8 weeks when you ordered anything from Sears. So I'm not really sure how long they're going to take. But now that they're ordered, they've been ordered now for a week or so, a little over a week. I haven't really heard anything, but I'll just have trust that they're doing what they can under the circumstances that they're doing them under. But so that kind of derailed the plan that I had for that. So I kind of went poking around there the other week, and I did pick up that Russian vehicle that you see here, the Gaz. And I had already had in the stash there the 135th scale trumpeter Hind, depending on how you say that. And I started to cook in my head a bit of an idea. And so what I thought maybe we'll do this morning, before I get started on building the FAV, get started on construction again, is I thought maybe I'll just sweep this over here to the side. And I'll just sort of break out the kits involved for our next coming up build for 2025. I think we might be able to get it finished in 2025. But I thought, yeah, let's bring them out just so I can give you a look at what we're planning and give you an idea where we're going to be going over the next little while. Seeing as it's a Sunday and we can just sort of take it easy and have fun. So for our preview, let's start with what will be coming up next year first, and do what's going to be coming up right next second. Let's keep you hanging. So anyways, this is going to be probably our first build for 2026. Unbelievable, isn't it? 2026. And it's going to be in 124 scale. And we're going to be using a Fast and Furious car. We're going to be using a multi-kit, garage kit with all the tools and everything in it. And this little cool little doodad that I picked up a while ago. I got this thing, cheapers. I bought it, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. I saw it on our local used selling place, other than Facebook Marketplace. It's called Kijiji. I don't know if you have it where you are. But it's pretty popular. And I was buying a lot of stuff off there, and I happened to see the ad for this. And I think the guy wanted $25 for it or something like that. I couldn't resist. I had to get in. At that time, I was zipping around a lot. I had to get in the car and just drive over there across town just to get it. But yeah, this thing is a really cool lift for 124 scale vehicles, and it's battery operated power lift. And I just thought this thing was so cool. And it's been in a display with a car sitting on it. I haven't weathered it or done anything to it yet, so it's definitely, you know, prime for some weathering, some painting and chipping and stuff like that. But I think this little cool little thing, now we'll definitely build a box or something to hide the switch. That'll be no problem. That'll be something cool that we can do. Make some sort of, I think, toolbox or something to go here beside it. And I think that'll really look cool. But yeah, I think with this element and the kit that we're going to use is from the Fast and Furious AMT, and it's the 350 Z, which is a real favorite car of mine. I used to own a 240 when I was a kid. The 19 cheapers, I think it was a 76. I don't know. It was pretty old. It was an old car. That was a long time ago in the midst of time. But this one is the newer body. And unfortunately, this kit, when I got it, didn't come with instructions or decals. So we didn't get this really cool, funky graphic decal thing. But depending if this kit was purchased brand new, if it's an original one from 2006, decals like that, they might not really behave too well. But we were able to find the instructions no problem. And our plan is going to be for this is to build this right here, actually, basically. And we want to try to recreate the carbon fiber effect with the nylon. And spraying through the nylon and see if we can get that effect. We're going to try to do it on this build. And we're basically going to go for this sort of thing. And then, I don't know, I'll take a look around. I do have the capability to print decals, and black is something that is easily printable. So I think we might get into maybe on clear decal sheets, print up some of our own decals, and do something really custom, wacko with it, and have some fun. Right? That's what this channel is all about: learning and having fun. Now, this is a Fujimi one. Is this 124th or 124th? So this is in 124th. I picked this kit up locally for $26.95, and this is in Canada, so that's in Canadian dollars. And if you are a 124th car, 125th, 124th scale builder, or even if you're in the 120th Machine and Krieger stuff, a lot of these components that are in here would blend in with that 120th close enough that it would work. Is this garage and tool kit set? And when I opened this kit, I saw it and I thought, geez, for Jimmy, their stuff is usually well molded. I do have a few of their kits, and I built one early on, so I didn't really do it justice at all because I was pretty new. But when I saw this, I was really intrigued. I thought, wow, geez, look at all the stuff it looks like you get with it. And when I cracked this box, let me tell you, we'll definitely see when we get to putting it together, but it reminds me of like the Minicraft plastic. It looks so like really crisp, really clean molds. Like, look at these parts. And you get everything in here. Look, you get a phone. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you get your jacks, you get your jerry cans. We've got jerry cans, we've got oil cans, we've got coolant cans, we've got wrenches here, we've got, like, look at this. It was just we've got a welding helmet, a bucket. Like, are you kidding me? Like, look at just the variety of a funnel. We have crates, we have fire extinguishers, we have torches, we have acetylene and oxygen tanks. I mean, you know, we have stands. Like, it's just a feast. This kit is a must. If you're building 1/24th, 120, you know, that scale cars and stuff. Oh, here, let me get this out of the way. We don't need to be looking at you, do we? We'll get rid of you, and we'll get rid of you. Sorry about that. I just realized that's still there from last night. There we go. Yeah, I mean, look at the handles on the crates are molded so nicely. Like, wow. And you get the decals, you get all your emblems for your major manufacturer. You got BMW, Porsche, you know, Lamborghini, Volkswagen, Mercedes. You have all these really, really nice, you know, valve. Like, are you kidding me? For $25, well, basically $26, $30. You got your hoses here and your spring. Like, I don't know. I'm super impressed with this kit, and I haven't even built it yet. But it looks like the kind of stuff that's going to go together really nicely and really make for a nice, really make for an enjoyable, nice build when you're done. So I think definitely I would put it on your wish list for Christmas or your birthday if you're a car building guy. And hey, you know what? Keep an eye out for these things. I didn't even know they existed before I saw this thing. I thought, wow, what a cool little novelty. But at the same time, it's there. I mean, it looks great. Once it gets some paint, once we paint this, prime it up, and really get it painted, I mean, this thing's going to look dope. I think, for sure. I mean, once we get some paint on this little guy, he's going to really snap together. I think he's going to look super dope. Get the car on him and get some wrenches and some stuff and the tanks going around and stuff. I think it'll look really, really, really cool. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get, let me slide this. I'm going to put this on my shelf where is like my pending builds coming up. And I'll get out the big boys and we'll see what we're going to get into next. We're already into it because the FAV is going to be working into this project. So yeah, let me bring these out and we can check these out. Now, stay tuned because I'm going to be doing the inbox reviews of all of these kits. Not this, obviously, but we're going to be getting right into an inbox review of the tool kit and of the Fast and Furious kit and of the kits that I'm going to be bringing out now. So that's something to look forward to. We're going to be busy these next few weeks, these next months. It's going to be go, go, go. And here we go. So, to start off, this project, multi-project, this big project, is started actually already with the Delta Force Fast Action Vehicle. And that's kind of what got the whole thing sort of started. And the plan is to have a team of special operators hiding in a hidden location that we can see. A hidden location, looking down on some Russians doing their stuff, gathering their secrets and transmitting maybe with a satellite dish or something, you know, what's going on. So I have some of these resin kits that I've been just stockpiling. When I see them, I just order them and stockpile them in a little plastic tub. Maybe we'll go take a run through there one time. But I have a driver which I think will fit in the FAV. So he's looks like a special operator. He's got the helmet on and stuff. He's holding a steering wheel, so it looks like about the right size. So yeah, we'll just see. We'll see, right? So we might have a driver for the FAV. We have another guy here who is in a sitting position with his arms, and he's another guy that I might be able to get as a driver. So, you know, hopefully between the two, we have two shots at getting a driver inside of our FAV to build. Now we have a couple other guys standing. And then I have, oh, wait a minute. No, my bad. This guy here and this guy here are actually the helicopter pilots. I just saw the helmet. So here we go. So I figure helicopter pilots kind of almost generic once you get them in there with their helmet on and stuff. These guys got that really cool helmet with the like built-in goggle kind of thing. These guys will go inside of the helicopter. So that's what they are. These are the pilots. My bad. And so here's our special ops guys. Now I got a couple guys staying around. And I have another 6 team. I have a few guys to choose from. So basically we'll pick out, I think, 3 special operators. 2 for the FAV. And 1 for this, which is another one of those quad runners. This one is a little bit different though. It didn't have as much stowage, but it's really set up nice. We got like 2 sets of, like, I don't know, bars, it almost looks like here inside. Like, we'll get into this when we do the inbox review next week before we build it. But it looks really nice. It's beautiful tires, everything. So basically I figure 3 guys, 1 guy on the quad, 2 guys in the buggy, sneaking up on some Russians, doing some Russian stuff. Now, Russian soldiers, I have ordered, and they should be here in time. So I've ordered some Russian soldiers kind of at rest. I'll pull those up. You'll see those while I'm doing this. I'll just pop those in. And I think I will tie those 2 guys at least, maybe a 3rd guy, in with the pilots in the helicopter with this. This is, I have 3 of these. I got 3 of these, so you'll see this pop up in several builds over the coming years if you stay with me that long, if I'm able to keep you entertained. Are you not entertained? Anyways, I hope so. This is one of those Machine & Krieger MK44, I believe this is the suit, and this is in the 1/35th scale. And it's a really, really, really nice looking kit. And it comes with a pilot. It comes with 2. So you have a part body that will actually pop inside the cockpit here, which you do have a lot of cockpit detail for the kit. Well, you can see the number of parts just to put together the 1/35th scale suit. But we have the interior there, and there is a part head guy that'll stick his head out there. And this guy standing here. So, and I thought this guy had sort of a Russian sort of feel about him. He feels Russian, so... And I thought, you know, the whole thing has got sort of that bulky, sort of stout, stocky sort of Russian thing. And now that we're in the age of, well, let's face it, things like this are not science fiction anymore, right? Super soldiers controlling armies of drones, I've heard. So, you know, I thought this would be kind of neat. And I think it got the sort of Russian look to it. And we'll definitely do this paired with the Gaz, which we can take a look at. I kind of showed it before. We took a look at it, not in inbox, but we took a look at it there last weekend when I bought it. I picked this up last weekend at my hobby shop, and this will pair with this, I think, really nicely, and definitely Russian themed, and really nice looking kit inside. Beautiful mold, really nice kit. We'll do the inbox coming up within the next, few days. It's all going to be part of this series, so look for the inbox of this maybe next week, maybe the week after. We'll see. But it'll definitely be coming up in this series that we're going to be building. And I think we're going to name this one Operation Bear Trap. So this is Bear Trap is what you'll be seeing coming up on the channel. So we've got the quad and the FAV. We've got the Gaz and the MK44 power suit so far. And I don't know if I'm going to work this in or not. This is, I'll just pull this up too. This is this kit here, which is a hanger. I may work it into this. This is already going to be a pretty large, diorama. It's going to be a pretty large display. So I don't know if I'm going to have room to work this into it or not. It doesn't matter if I do or if I don't. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. If we don't use it in this one, we will definitely use it in another build later on that I have a plan for, which I can share with you too. It's a 3-level plan. It involves rail cars, tanks, motorcycles, figures. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big build. But anyways, next is, let me get this situated here set you right there. This is what will be the main focal point, definitely, of this series. Will be the Trumpeter 1/35th scale Hind helicopter, and yeah, this is a beast, isn't it? I way back in my content, I think this would have been, in all honesty, I think maybe about the eighth scale model I built in my life pretty well, and I was so proud of it. And then I buggered up the paint and caused some damage. And it's the 48 scale. I do believe, was it an Italeri kit? So far back I can't really remember, but it is way back in the library there of our channel. And I damaged this part here. I put a clear coat on it, and it crinkled the paint that I used to paint it with. I used the same, whatever it was, that chemical reaction. It caused it to shrink and beyond orange peel, just like it really went bad. So what I did was I sanded it out, scraped it up, and I made it look like it had been hit by shrapnel and had been hit by a rocket and had survived. And it turned out pretty good. It has a guy sitting here with these doors open, and I have these accesses open for the pilots, and there's guys inside it. And I love this helicopter. I mean, obviously, as a, I guess teenager watching Rambo, as soon as we saw this thing, we're like, good God, what in God's name is that? What is that? And ever since then, I've always been a fan of this helicopter. It's beautiful. Again, I know I'm always referencing his channel, but I watch it all the time, and I consider him a model friend. Anyways, way over there, and where is he? Utah? Somewhere, I think it's Utah. But anyways, he is going to be building a Hind, and he's doing it in the Alien, like the Alien movies, doing the Alien thing to it. And that's a real wow. That's going to be he's going to be working on that in the future, and that's going to be something to really check out. I'll be hanging on every episode for that build for sure. That'll be fun to watch. But I think I'm going to do this in this scheme right here. I think I like this Tiger thing. I did something similar already with the Warthog in the desert thing, and that's why I did it actually with the Warthog, was just a sort of experiment to see what'll happen if I do certain things. I think between liquid mask and torn masking tape, we can definitely kind of get there, right? And we definitely have the colors because we got lots of paints. And I think, you know what? I think, like, I would have not attempted this kit, earlier, but I think now, I'm really starting to feel the confidence, and I really feel confident that we could do a good job on this. And I really hope you come along for this series. I think it's going to be really cool. Operation Bear Trap. And can I get this? I haven't opened this kit for so long. There we go. Oh, look at you. Oh my goodness, isn't that just look at that. Isn't that just wonderful? Oh my goodness. This is just absolutely wonderful. So, I know earlier I was saying, I'm going to try to get this thing, together by the end of the year. Now we have, I guess, generally we have about 6 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to rush at all. And I mean, you'll see each daily upload as we go through this, because I'm basically full-time now with my channel. Now that I'm retired, and I really see no other, other than, having to do your normal life routines and stuff. There really isn't a day where I'm not down here and I'm not doing something. And now that I've got myself in a setup where we can generally just sort of film what we do relatively easily, it's not arduous for me to share what's going on with you out there. And so that's what we're going to do. So you'll see me every day now, and you'll be able to follow through projects like these, right from the step 1, like we are right now, to step complete. I'm not sure if is this tape? I think I've been in here before. Like I said, I have not opened this kit for a while. So there's all of our nice clear parts, all wrapped nicely. We got our photo etch. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. Yeah, really nice. I'm really, really, really excited to get into this series, this build. This is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And I'm going to learn a lot too. I'm really going to challenge myself on this build. There's going to be a lot of facets to it that are definitely, you know, things that we've done, but we're going to be taking them to another level. And then, you know, things that we're going to be going, okay, well, let's just be real careful and do what we can. So gorgeous. That is a nice scheme. I love this color that goes underneath. Some of their colors are cool too. But this is the one we're doing right here. Oh yeah, look at this shock yellow. So sweet. I like this color better than the orange. I wish I could get that shock yellow. I wonder if I could print that. I don't know. Well, we'll have time to see. Maybe I'll ask my print buddy and say, see, geez, you know what's possible? 20. I guess that'd be easy enough to cut out. I don't want to print it on the clear because the clear decal sheet paper, it's kind of hard to get that real bright color without the white backing, without being able to print white, which I'm not able to print white, but really sweet. Either. You never know. It might actually look great once we get them out. Yeah, we'll leave these sealed for now. Awesome, but that's going to be our color scheme for sure. That's where we're going with that one. So cool. Awesome. And then, wow, we'll do the inbox for this. It's going to take us a whole day. There's a lot to look at with this kid, eh? Beautiful. Look at these parts. Look at the rivets. We want to take our time at this scale because, you know, but look at all the detail we have here to paint. So yeah, definitely this is going to be the bulk of this series, this project. And like I said, we're not going to rush. We're just going to we're going to enjoy it. We're going to savor it. This is you know, this is what we're all about. I think what I'll do for safe measure is I'll just put our pilots. There's our driver. There's our one pilot and there's our other pilot. So I think we'll just set our pilots in here. So we've got everybody together. Might as well get used to your new home there, fellas. Ivan and Vladimir. Vladimir and Ivan. Okay. Beautiful. Wow. Good times. In the future, coming up, we've got some real good stuff to look forward to with the builds coming up. So I'm really excited. Well, yeah, that's about it. I think I'm gonna get set back up here with the FAV and carry on with this build, and we'll get right back to the build series for that. I think look for that tomorrow, Monday. I think today I'm just gonna putter away and get. I'm gonna really try to get all of the at least all of the assembly done so you can get into the paint tomorrow. First thing. If not, we'll be getting into the paint later on in the day because I'll definitely be wrapping up assembly either today or tomorrow. But we'll see you tomorrow, and have fun. Have a good Sunday. I'm the Mono Student, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll be with me here. So live, love, laugh, carry on, plan something for the future. We'll see you next time. Bye.